Oh, May 5th, 2022. So, 1619, but we're not talking about the project. So I was in a online conversation, and of course, black folks were always mentioning 1619, 400-year prophecy, blah, blah, blah. It drives me nuts because most black people don't understand that our 400 years was up in the mid 1950s. That whole prophecy thing where black people were going to be enslaved for 400 years. The documented case of the first enslaved black person on American soil was in the mid 1500s. So it was like 1553 or 1555. It's part of the Library of Congress. And so, in an ideal world, our 400-year prophecy should have been up in the 1950s. So we're behind by about 70 years. And I mentioned that. And this one woman who definitely made it very clear she did not want to continue too much conversation mentioned, she's like, well, I don't know what it is. She goes, regardless of the prophecy, she said 1619 is a big issue for those in charge and for white people, specifically white men in charge. She goes, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. And I blew it off because, I'm so anti 1619 being this biblical prophecy crap that black people, follow with wild abandon. But since what's been happening in the last few days, I started thinking, we're in the age of Aquarius. A lot of truths are coming out. Just saw this morning that Greg Abbott wants to go and overturn the 1982 Supreme Court decision that all children are entitled to a free education in America. He wants to overturn that, and that includes immigrants and the children of immigrants. But and then another person has did a video saying that they can come after all the amendments and overturn them, which includes the 13th. So that means black people can end up being really enslaved at the whim of white people. But it got me thinking, we're in the age of Aquarius. All these truths are becoming self-evident, I guess. They're coming out. And it makes me wonder, whatever 1619 was, and if they put it 400 years from that, which of course would be 2019, about what the hell's about to happen. What is it? And I've already made a video that black people, so many black people are awakening and coming into their power. To put us suppressed and re-enslaved would tamper that to a degree. It would never stop it, but it would tamper that. And there's a mass awakening around the planet, regardless of race, but black people's awakening is very powerful. And it would temper that, but it wouldn't stop it. And so they're coming out with everything they can in an attempt to put black people in a low vibrational state. This would explain how black men were able to become radicalized to a white patriarchal view as the feminine energy is rising. And now they're going after every single thing the Supreme Court did to give non-white Christian males power. They're coming after all of it. And all I can think of, instead of being afraid and be like, oh my God, I can't believe, all I keep thinking of, that power is coming online quick and with wild abandon. And so they're throwing everything out there. And I think what they want is they want people to riot in the streets and to go crazy so they can do an order out of chaos thing. But even that won't save them. So I just want people to be aware of what's really energetically and spiritually going on around you. It's not just of, oh, this person's going to do this person's going to do that. They're afraid of something. There has been something that they have seen or know about that is terrifying them. Also look up Project Looking Glass, because apparently they were able to see into the future. Supposedly, one of those CIA things. And whatever is going on, these people are terrified. But I want black people to be aware and actually work at something. You can't live in a low vibrational state. You're not going to be able to do it. It's going to be destroyed. So you might as well just rise up.